for it. Let him have it. Guys, oh my God, this is so embarrassing. This is a record. Uh-oh, are we live?
Yes.
Okay, guys, we're live. Gosh, we are so fucking sorry for being so fucking live. For being so fucking live? Just kidding. We're not sorry for being live. We're so fucking sorry for being so
First
fucking
word
late.
detected.
Because, guys, that's a record. It's 8:23. I don't think we've ever been that late before.
Never
now
we
we're
ever
live.
been so late.
And so we talk about getting ready and excited and some of that tension. In music, we employ something called tension and release, where we get that tension up, and then we get that release. Whoa! And so a lot of that tension built up for waiting for 23 minutes, and we dropped off to 40 viewers immediately. Wow. Imagine that. Waiting for the show to go live for 20 minutes, and then when it goes live, just leaving. Imagine what kind of realmer. I wouldn't call that a realmer. There's some haters in there.
I bet
bizarre.
they fell asleep and then we startled them awake.
That's bizarre. 10 people just left. That is so bizarre. But
Something's wrong with these numbers. Ah, there's something on my head.
Hush and relax like I told you to. I love how loud I am this week. I can hear it in my monitor so well, and I'm loving some of the sound design that Sam's done. Guys, we had some technical difficulties. We won't get into all the details of why we were late. Maybe we will in the Paters podcast and talk about it, but we did have, we had like a trifecta. We had like the technical difficulties. We had some last minute preparations as well, and we had wardrobe malfunction. AKA, I defecated in my drawers, in my pants, and Sam did as well.
To match ice, right when I heard and smelled his, I happened to meet too. So we're that's it.
Yeah, and so we did go in the pants as well. But guys, welcome to Skeleton Realm Live, episode 81. We had such fun time last week just talking about it, just getting into it a little bit, and talking about it and getting serious. And
but now we're retired.
Now we're retired. And so we are no longer in the force. We're no longer required at the MeMoreTV. We got a $20 super chat. No, excuse me, $19.99 super chat from Shane B.
Thank you.
Shane.
That's the number of minutes we were late, approximately almost.
No, it's 23. So if you want to redo that and send us 23, that'd be more accurate for if you're doing that as a gag.
Hey, let's give it to him tonight. What do you say?
Let's make it really good tonight.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Did you clean up?
1, 2, 3.
Did you clean up?
Yep.
Did you wipe?
No, but I cleaned.
Dude, you gotta start wiping, okay?
Okay.
Oh, we talked about that. So guys, $2 from Pixelite Hair, looking great, Sam.
Thank you. It's back.
But yeah, guys, if you haven't checked that last week, check it out. I know everybody watching now, I'm sure, has checked that last week.
We've heard some great things about last week.
I know I heard some great things. I was kind of, just to address the elephant in the room with that, I was kind of in a mental fog for that. And, I did enjoy my time at the MeMoreTV, the precinct. I did enjoy getting into it in that way and dealing with some of those crooks and some of those criminals in the community and really cleaning up the streets. And that was a lot of fun for me. But a lot of what went on, a lot of what I said, and a lot of my behavior, it was not stored in my short or long-term memory. So I'm having a difficult time recollecting any of that. And, I feel as though I shouldn't be held accountable for anything I did or said during that episode. And so a lot of the things I was saying and doing, it's just confusing to me because I've heard a lot of stuff this week from some of the fans talking to me about what was going on last week. And I'm saying, oh, gosh, I don't remember that fucking stupid ass.
Curse word detected.
So, guys, welcome to episode 81. It's Wednesday, 8/26. It's swell. It's back to the basics. Right back into that swing. Right back into that classic back to the basics swagger like we love. We go to a special and we don't drop a beat. We don't miss a beat, do we?
Not a single beat has been dropped. I'm so much bigger than you today.
Yeah, you're looking big. What's going on?
I'm bigger than you. Relative to the screen.
We call him the blue bat. Because he raises wings and fly. But he's got a black hat like a bat. And he's got blue wings to match. And he's in the cave flying around with a bat dung all over the place. It smells good to him. He's a bat.
You said.
Bat with the big blue balls. Oops.
Jim's
Curse word detected.
Ace.
Curse word detected.
So guys, back to the basic swagger. We love getting into it with you guys. We're getting real dirty and tight.
Curse word detected.
Guys, tonight.
Did you miss Cursebot?
Oh, I missed Cursebot, but again, I didn't remember last week too well, but I did miss Cursebot. Yeah, fuck it.
Curse word
Yeah,
detected.
we haven't had Cursebot for a while. Guys, you know what I'm missing Cursebot on is my new show. I have a new show on this channel. And I know what you're thinking. If you're not a pater, you're like, what? I didn't see a new show. That's because it's on Patreon exclusive only, but it's
really good.
That's right. Thank you. So I don't have a curse bot on that show. So we can curse all we want in the chat. We can curse all we want live. And so I've been having a great time with that. You join me Mondays at 8 if you're on the picture. That's so much fun, but we did that last week. This past week, I was in the bathroom on the toilet taking a shit. I had a new pair of pants called a pair of porous pants, and these pants are perfect for taking a shit in, so I sat on the toilet and shit my pants on the toilet, and I showed everybody live, and it was so much fun.
It was awesome.
So, yeah, and Sam was there, too, in the chat, but Sam wasn't there in person. It's my show and my rules.
I'm just a regular chatter on every Monday night. Monday nights at 8 is when Doug's show is on for haters only.
That's when Doug comes to play. The Fallout 1100 says live from 8 p.m. It's Wednesday night. Wow, we like that. Sort of like an SNL, huh?
It's catchy.
So guys, we got a great cast of guests here. Excuse me, I cut you off, fucker.
Curse word detected.
Saying nonsense. Dog shit, bullshit. You please continue now. Who's after that?
I got my nut. Guys, tonight we've got our first guest is Scum. Scum is here, guys. If you've known of some of the sewer dwellers who have been coming out recently, it's the fall season, so what does that mean? The sewer dwellers come into the surface level, and, I get tired of seeing Dirt Guy. I get tired of seeing some of the Slimers. I get tired of seeing some of the ancient ones. I don't know their names, but sort of the druidic style ones. I get tired of seeing them, but I never get tired during the fall of seeing Scum arise from the sewer onto the street level, down my street, with a smile on his face, that Scum smile, that classic laugh. We love to see it knocking on my door. If Scum comes knocking on my door, I get right out of bed, because usually knocking about 4 or 5 a.m. I get right out of bed, I go right to the door, and I give Scum a handshake and a high five to that. And I welcome Realmers to do that too if Scum's in your area.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Don't ignore him. Don't write him off. Don't sleep on him.
No, don't sleep on him. Don't sleep with him. Yeah, gross.
Curse word
But
detected.
Scum will be going back down into the underground, of course, when January 1st clock strikes midnight. Hopefully this time. I know, right? Don't jinx it.
Knock on wood.
I was just about to say that.
Curse
We
word
are
detected.
just sharing.
We got 5 memberships for Pixelite. Pixelite, the
Oh,
high
my
roller.
gosh.
Trash Image says, what about Super Dwellers? I don't know about Super Dwellers for $2. Super Dwellers. Super Dwellers. Huh. Superheroes I know about from a Marvel comic or a Spider-Man.com movie. Yep. Yes, of course I know about that.
That is outrageous.
Spider-Man. Some of the flash animations on Spider-Man.com I've been enjoying. Some of the job.
Boy.
Oh, there is great. The spider webs come right out of the screen, squirt you in the face.
Curse word detected.
Oh, wow. I'm not going to read that. I just almost read a chat that wasn't super.
Don't read it.
It
God,
wasn't
we're giving
super.
memberships out the fucking ass.
Curse word detected.
Gifted 5 memberships. We got such generous realmers who want to spread the love and joy of the fall season to the community, the Thanksgiving season. They must be so thankful to have so many great friends because they will be giving those out, the member, those out, the member, those out, the member, those out, the member, those out, the membership, those out, those memberships out like it's free candy on the 4th of July. Guys, after that, we got the dorm turd. Now, I know some of you guys are getting ready for college, or maybe you've been in college for a few years. College, to Sam and I, seems like quite the distant memory. I came up on my 10th year college reunion recently of entering my 10th year reunion of entering college. I came up. Turned 29 a few years ago, so I enjoyed that, and when I was reminiscing with some of my old dorm mates about that, I remembered the dorm turd, and so a lot of people don't remember the dorm turd. The dorm turd makes its way around each dorm in America, private and public schools. Some of the private schools say, I'm immune. Oh, Daddy got me into Yale. Oh, Daddy got me into Dartmouth. Oh, Daddy got me into Harvard. I don't have to deal with the dorm turd. Yes, you do. The dorm turd comes around. So some of you guys are going to be in for a rude awakening. If you're in Skull and Bones, if you're in some of these elite fraternities, I'm sorry that the dorm turd will be around. Even if you're moving straight into a fraternity house, the dorm turd's going to come knocking on your door. He's going to leave long brown skid marks down the hole and up the door right to the handle. And I remember when I was a young guy in college at the dorm, we'd say, hey man, put a sock on the handle if you're in there doing your homework, so we'd not interrupt each other studying. Well, some of the kids now are so gross online saying, I just use dorm turd and I shove it on the handle to make sure that everybody knows I'm doing my homework, studying for exams as well. I thought that was kind of neat to utilize dorm turd maybe for a process, for something on the door. Hand jobs.
That's right. I was forced out of school before I ever got to deal with dorm turd. So
Really?
what I'm wondering, who's after that?
After that, guys, we got the loser pumpers, the Dom Don't Play gang. So Dom and his game of I Don't Play Jack Diddley Squat, the loser pumpers are here. Dom is a cool guy. Dom doesn't play. They call him Dom, not because his name's Dominic, but because he's dominant. He dominates the community and he dominates some of the local social scenes. But his group of loser pumpers are just that. They're loser pumpers, but they're proud of that, and so Dom's proud of them to match. Does that make sense to you guys? We got a super chat from Camden Backody. Riddle me this. If a dog and a tiger fight in a cage with the dog and the lion, who won the dog cage? The tiger or the lion of the cage? Well, now, I don't know. I could spend a few hours on a riddle. We love riddles here. What was it, episode 1? We had some great riddles, maybe 2 or 3. We had some great riddles, but that's going to take me too long. Maybe whoever solves that gets $100 from yours truly. So, Camden, if you want to send 100, I'll give that to whoever solves the riddle. After that, guys.
Oh, ooh, what's that you got there?
Oh, this is my mud. You asking about my mud?
Yeah, yum.
There's a gift popping. More gift memberships from Pixelite, the one and only Pix.
I've been listening to this song all week long. In my car, at home, on my Bluetooth. I have a JB Flip 4 Bluetooth speaker. I've been cranking it on this, especially during workouts.
You're the one who's listening to this around town in the JB4 Flip speaker. I've heard some of this music coming out of a JB4 Flip around the corner from me. And I thought, man, whoever's pumping that through the JB is really pumping it hard, really enjoying that song, and probably dancing and having a great time to match. And little did I know, some of my best friends, my co-host of the show, pumping it right down the street. What brings you around my part of town, brother?
Oh, I just got to ride out the runtime of the song.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I can't turn off my car until the song's over, and then it loops, and then I continue, and so I have a very narrow window of when I can turn my car off.
Oh, right. Well, now that gets me so excited to see that and to hear that from you.
Who after?
After that, guys, we got JJ Corky Tauntaun, the scuba dumped tie-dye teddy bear fitness boss. Now, this guy really has got some of the parts of his body have gone. People like to talk about being hard and getting a hard body and having a body that's a physique that's incredible. This is beyond hard. This is beyond an incredible physique. This is beyond something to strive for. This is alien-like in the most incredible, magnificent way possible. I don't say that disparaging to the tie-dye teddy bear. He is incredible. And I was just going to say his hammies are great. His hamstrings are just so protruded from the back of the leg. I thought he had some sort of growth on the back of the kneecap that was swooping around and poking out the back of his leg, too. Yeah. There are so many memberships being given out tonight. This is incredible. I'm missing 10 from Trash. Guys, this is like Christmas for us because of the presents flying around. And we were late, so we don't even deserve it. That humbles me, guys. Makes me want to cry a little bit.
Show them tear. Yeah.
Who likes my Storms hat?
Yes.
Clap in the chat for the Storms hat. You can grab that in the store. I haven't popped this out for a while. I like to bring this out in the fall season around Thanksgiving because I'm so thankful that we got to do the Storms documentary. It's
almost been a year.
It's almost been a year.
Oh, and
Fuck.
Gail's in the
Curse
chat.
word detected.
Gail's here, my mom's here. We're having a great time. This is like a reunion. Guys, you feel so good tonight.
Oh, the song played twice. This time it has no drums or effects. It says.
No, it just waits to come in, dude. You haven't heard this enough.
No, it's in parentheticals. It's the no drums version.
Oh, okay.
Who's after that?
Guys, after that, we got the Little Mermaid. Who remembers Little Mermaid? Little Mermaid is real with us now. Little Mermaid is real with us now. Little Mermaid was a real character and a real creature who is real and with us now. And scientists are baffled. Scientists are shocked by Little Mermaid, who emerged from the ocean just this past Christmas Eve. And Little Mermaid is real, where Little Mermaid has been living on land, and Little Mermaid is real with us now. The look on your face when I told you Little Mermaid was real about 10 seconds ago. Play us that back. Look at that. Oh my God. It just gives me goosebumps to think about Little Mermaid. Tiger Nation says Doug looks a soft and fresh baby tonight. I did trim it up a little bit, kept it trim. I know we ran a poll a couple weeks ago.
May I?
Yeah.
Wow, it's incredible.
Yeah, we ran a poll a couple weeks ago saying, should I grow it out like a wizard style, which I plan to do now at this point, and I'm sorry because that poll was overwhelmingly yes, and I ignored that. But I needed to have a certain facial hair cut for the MeMoreTV program. They only allow certain cuts. The goatee was one of the cuts they allow. They don't want it on the sides of your face. I could have had just a mustache. I thought the goat was a little bit more clean, a little bit more classy and tight, a little bit more modern.
Yeah.
The mustache is for 1980s. I thought goat was a little more modern. So I wanted to go like a little more modern, streamlined. So guys, I had to have my goat for MeMoreTV, but I took it off and now I'm clean, fresh again. And so maybe we'll run that poll again. No, we already know the results of that poll. Fuck it.
Curse
so I'm gonna
word
grow out my
detected.
beard as well, very big. Trash says Doug goatee was pretty epic though. Thanks. Yeah, I did enjoy having it. It was kind of a powerful statement to the community when I was going out before we came in and did the episode. When I was out and about in the community, not just at the precinct, I just felt a power. I felt a level of respect I hadn't received. I felt the level of really mainly at restaurants. I went to a few restaurants. Truthfully, I went to a few restaurants and got some hardcore respect. I think they were really worried I was going to get really angry and chew them out. I think they saw that goatee and they said, oh, yes, sir, right away. And they treated me incredibly. I thought, oh my gosh, okay, maybe I should keep the goat, but it's gone. So.
Ah, boy. How long you been without it?
Oh, gosh.
Don't answer it.
I don't know,
Don't
man.
answer.
You got to get me with you got to always ask me with the time questions. You know I'm bad with time. It could be 10 minutes or 10,000 years. I don't remember, dude. Quit quizzing me.
Okay.
He knows that's going to get under my skin.
Whatever.
After that, guys, we got Genie from Bottle and Genie from Gold Thing. Have you seen a gold gorb, Middle Eastern style from the desert?
Yeah, gold.
1,001 Nights.
Yeah.
With a flying rug to match in the sky with a genie on the gold thing. You ever remember Disney gold things with the genies as blue?
Genie to match, Robin to match, Blue to match.
You know what I loved about Genie?
No.
If you look at the genie's body and you see, now you kind of look like Genie.
Yeah, you just read my mind. Are you
my
Genie?
God. So if you look at Genie's body, incredible gorbs of blue, and look at Genie's home for 1,001 years. It is a gorbed gold, so Genie matches his home. Isn't that cool?
He matches
I
his
never thought about
home.
that. There's both gorbs, so a gold, small, hardened gorb, and the Genie is a blue gorb who flies around, but gorbing, Genie is all about gorb. Is a Genie and a gorb cannot separate Genie from gorb. Gorbing is similar to Gorbing is extremely consequential to the Genie and his container. You can't separate Genie from gorbs. After that, guys, we've got laser hair removal victims. Uh-oh. So these people have not been hurt or otherwise ripped off, so to speak, by the laser hair removal businesses here in town. But we consider them victims. We don't like the laser hair removal process, and we're against it generally for a lot of different reasons I don't want to get into tonight on the show, and I really don't want to have to go down the laundry list of reasons why we're against that. It should speak for itself, and I think if you're in our community, you should understand that. And if you are for the laser hair removal process, you probably shouldn't be in our community, to be honest. So to us, hair removal, anyone going for laser hair removal is a victim of that process. Guys, after that, we have the restaurant owner, Toot Torchelis. This is the restaurant owner in Atlanta. There's one owner of all the restaurants. We call him Toot, and he is the owner of all the restaurants. If you raise your hand if you worked at a restaurant in Atlanta. Do I see hands in the chat?
Yep, there's one.
Yep. Toot was your boss, technically speaking. I know you say, no, they wasn't. I know the owners of the restaurant I worked at in Atlanta, and that was not his name. Him or her's name was not Toot.
It wasn't
Toot was-
that back then.
Toot wasn't like that back then. He bought him up this year.
Toot wasn't that back
Camden says, I first subbed in 09 when you guys would make Middle Western Gorb Rock Grind Rock. Why did you private these contents? Do you guys still like the genre? You're confused.
Oh, yeah, the Western Gorb Rock Grind Rock.
Yeah, in 09 I was in the 11th grade, so I made a lot of different decisions in that period of my life at age 17.
To go to college or not?
Well, there were a lot of decisions I was making then that are excusable because I was a minor. I was 17, so you cannot hold me accountable to those decisions legally, first of all, because statute of limitations is over as well. But also, as a mind of a 17-year-old, my prefrontal cortex was not fully developed, and the court may show that the decisions made by an individual in that state of adolescence should not be held to the same standard as an adult with a fully developed prefrontal cortex.
It's fucked up. You even have to say that.
I know, and I've said that. I feel like I've said like a broken record 1,000 times. Tiger Nation says, at Daniel Wings, Toot has an iron fist. Okay, with Daniel Wings. We've heard Daniel Wings a few times from Tiger. Tiger is coming in to advertise Daniel Wings, and we do appreciate that and respect that. And I got to check out Daniel Wings. Can we get an address for Daniel Wings, Tiger? Give us an address, an area, give us a zip to match.
Yeah,
and
drop
we'll be
a
down
pin.
there tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Thursday at 1, I'll show up and we'll eat that. Daniel Wings will have a great meal. Analog Weapon says, does Toot own all the Bonefish Grills in Atlanta? Let me ask you something. Is Bonefish Grill a restaurant?
Yes.
Yeah, so the answer is yes.
Curse word detected.
After that, guys, we've got We Are Strong Foundation.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Let's...
Hearing some audio interference
That
on
was
our line.
incredible.
That was the We Are Strong Foundation getting excited. The We Are Strong Foundation, local foundation to promote that we are strong, and we will do it. After that, guys, we got man-made gorbs. I know we talk a lot about gorbs on the show, and we're going to get into that later because I love gorbs. Something I don't think we've talked a lot about before. Tiger Nation says 28100 Hanson Road, right past Ricky T's. All right, I'll meet you there. Man-made gorbs, a hot topic, topic of debate nowadays. Do you want a man-made gorb, or do you want one that's mechanized? Or do you want one that's man-made and mechanized? Do you want one that's natural? Do you want a naturally occurring gorb? This is a tough one for us. I do fall down pretty hard on one of these, but I know that there's a lot of division in our community about this, and so I don't want to get into too many hot-button topics to really alienate some of the gorb individuals that love gorbs up different styles. But I just have to bring it up because, gosh, but you're gonna be kind of dirty. Because if we're getting After that, guys, we got the backwards practicers, the roadside runners. Have you ever run a 4K or a 10K? These are runners that run it backwards, but they only practice during the year until it's time for the rig day, and then they run it forwards. So they practice running the race backwards at the roadside, but when the day comes for that big race, they will only run it forwards. And I remember the first time I saw them running backwards on the roadside. It brought tears to my eyes to watch them running, jogging in a backwards motion. And when that fateful day came, I saw them running forwards during the 4K, the Peachtree Road race in Atlanta. And my heart sunk. I remembered seeing them run backwards, and I was confused. Why do the roadside runners run forward on the big day and not backwards in the fashion that they practice their running techniques? A dark, deep voice rang out behind me. It is because running backwards prepares the runners for running forwards. I looked around quickly to see that no one was there, and realized the voice came from within. And I had once and for all solved the riddle of the backwards running practice.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Finton Perret says, Gorsht, PPP.
Nice. That's New Z dollars.
New Z dollars. Trash Image says, I prefer gourd with the mechanism inside. Yeah, me too.
Ah.
And I really do, and I think that's obvious at this point. I did something real bad.
Ooh.
I forgot to put Mechanized Gorbs, the song, on album 80. How stupid is that?
Ouch.
I totally planned on it, and I saw some
let's
people in the
release
Discord.
our first single.
Oh my God! So guys, will release it as a single tonight. It just didn't make it, guys. I had a lot to do. Sorry. I'm fucking busy, dude.
Curse word detected.
That is not good, but I can't wait for this next guest. Doug, will you tell us who it is?
Oh, if you ask nicely, I might tell you to match.
Fucker, now, please.
Curse word detected.
Whoa, dude! Watch your
I'm
language.
really excited about this next guest.
Beatles.com webmaster. So Sam's a tech head. That's why he loves.
This is one of the best sites on the web.
Yeah, Beatles.com, Beetles.com. Beatles.com is a one-stop shop for anything bugs and anything creature related. They are having some problem with their servers. If you go to that now, you're going to get like a landing page. They're not. They had to go down for a while.
I thought you were talking about the.
No, that Beatles is BEA. This is BEE. So this is Beatles.com webmasters. This is for your one-stop shop for bugs. He's pissed. Beatles, yeah, there it is. I told you. He's pissed, dude. After that, guys, we got buckets full of that slop we all know and love. That classic stuff we know and love. Sam knows all about it all too well. When I go to his house, it's all over the door handles, mainly the door handles, the cabinet handles, the drawer handles, the dishwasher handle, the laundry machine handle, the handles on his bicycle.
The things I keep all my wipes in, that's the handles to. So, of course, to get clean, I need to get in with a handle that's wiped. Not. Understand?
I totally get that. I'm not blaming you for that.
I feel like you're coming hard on some.
Curse word detected.
He is so screwed up with his dirty
It's
talk.
not dirty.
Oh my
come
gosh,
when I
wait.
do dirty-
I was being dirty and you weren't. Wait a
Fucker.
minute, dude. You always got me doing that, dude.
You know what I want to talk about on the Paters Pod that we do after
Oh
this?
yeah,
where
guys,
we do
join
each
the
little-
Patreon for an additional hour after this. Go on, yes.
A new song from a band called the Beatles that is different than this Beatles. We're going to talk about that after. We're going to enjoy
Yeah,
that.
the Beatles have a
music
great
video.
new song out. We don't like to get too topical, but the Beatles have a great song with a great video to match, and we were loving that this week, talking about that in our alone time, our spare time while we were working this week. We really had a kick out of that, so we'll talk about that on Pater's podcast.
Our conversation about that new song followed like 3 stages across probably 14 days.
It was a whirlwind of emotions. Yeah, so join the Patreon and enjoy an additional hour after this of our epic podcast, you stupid ass fucker.
Curse word detected.
Did I miss any? No. After that, guys, we've got Hamster Gear Extreme, the extreme athletes who love they hams and they hams gear. So I've heard of extreme athletes who don't have hamsters as pets, right?
Yeah.
You've heard of those?
Oh, yeah.
I've heard of extreme athletes who do have hamsters as pets and love their hamsters, right? Mm-hmm. I've heard of extreme athletes who have hamsters as pet and hate their hamsters.
Yeah.
I've heard of And I've heard of extreme athletes who don't have hamsters as pets who love extreme hamster gear, which would be like an awesome leather jacket for a hamster, rock climbing gear for a hamster. I've heard of extreme athletes who don't have hamsters as pets who love that gear. Right? We've all heard of them.
Of course.
Guys,
of course.
this is not any of those groups. These are extreme athletes who love they hamsters and they love they hamsters gear. So they love their hamster as their pet and they love it like a child almost. And they love some of that gear offered by Extreme Hamster Gear Extreme, which is a great product line for extreme gear for the hamsters, rock climbing, and extreme sports snowboarding to match. Congu says, my 23rd birthday's next Wednesday. Love y'all. Happy birthday,
Oh my
Kong.
God!
Wait, it's next Wednesday?
Okay.
I like that Kong's getting us ready. He's
Yeah, I
getting us
wonder-
ready a week in advance. So Kong, yes. So he's letting us plan something. So maybe we'll plan something for you, Kong. Or maybe we won't. Maybe it will be a surprise as well.
Let's write that
That's
down.
great, Kong.
Let's
We love
write
that.
down.
23 is a great year. You remember being 23?
That's a little before it's before it. No, I don't.
A little bit hazy. We were partying a little bit too hard back in those days, huh? That's a little bit hazy, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm gonna need a trip down memory lane to remember that. What do you say?
I got some photos that I could show you of you passed out in the dorm room that I could show you if I'm 23.
No.
We were seniors living on campus. Okay. Hush! Hush now! Hush now! Hush! Hush now! Hush now, dude! Hush now! I have to keep through the guests. I have to get through the guests. Hush now! Shut up and hush! No! Hush and make no noises. The real Sting from the police says, hi, please don't say Sting from the police says. I did it. I said the real Sting from the police, and I didn't even say says, fucker.
He
Curse word
pre-scans.
detected.
He's a pre-scanner.
Huh?
Go, now.
Go now?
Yeah.
Now? Okay, all right. Guys, after that, we have Billiard Ball Kevin. I have just about had it up to here with Kevin. I don't know how much I've spent on billiard balls this billiard season.
Yeah.
Every season, I go through at least 5 or 6 different sets because that's just, the nature of the game, the way we play it at my house.
Yeah.
But I think I've gone
play
through
hard.
60 billiard sets.
Gosh.
And I got to ask Billiard Ball Kevin about this, and I'm not trying to accuse him of anything, but in every other year that I've bought about 5 or 6 sets for my home billiard table and my home billiard tournaments that we do, I never had Billiard Ball Kevin around. So this is the only year I've had him around, and all of a sudden this year I've gone through 60 sets. So Kevin's got a little bit of explaining to do. And again, I'm not being accusatory towards Kevin, but they call him Billiard Ball Kevin for a reason, and I'll give you a hint why. It's not because he's super nice to the balls. Ah, shit.
Well, it's a good hint. He's mean to the balls.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna accuse. Hush, fucker.
Oh, sorry, I missed that.
You guys love watching me crack myself up. You guys are sick. You like watching when I crack myself up. You guys are dirty and sick. Fuck you, dude. I'm pissed.
Curse
Crackpot.
word
And
detected.
I'm hardcore.
I'm gonna
so
wrap
shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna wrap you up, throw you in the loony bin, fucker.
Wrapped up like
crack-
a noose rolling the river in the night.
God, we're gonna get us demonetized. You just got us the whole
Camden-
fucking channel demonetized.
Camden says Kevin sold me the wrong colored balls from Kevin, and they were the wrong shape. They were gored and fucked up.
Curse word detected.
Yeah, and I don't know if you mean his friend Kevin, because
It's
there's
not the
another
real
Kevin
Kevin
that he hangs out with,
Yeah.
and that guy has got counterfeit balls, but it's weird because Billiard Ball Kevin will really encourage you to buy the counterfeit balls when he's got perfectly good balls, and they're a lot cheaper. He's doing his friend Kevin a favor. They're both named Kevin. Shut the fuck up.
Curse word detected.
It's a reputation thing. Who's after that?
After that, guys, we got tasted food. So I like my food pre-tasted. And it's not chewed, don't get dirty like that. It's just been tasted. It's food that is, if you go on the back of a food product, they have the ingredient list. Tasted food has what it tastes like on the back, on the ingredients, but it's scientific. It's not controlled by the people who make the product. So you can get it fair and balanced. FDA now has tasters. I don't know, I need to fucking go through this. It's controversial, fine, topical topics. But like on the back, it has the ingredients. Underneath, it has the taste. So I like to know what the taste is gonna be. I mean, gosh, call me crazy. I like to know what the food I'm buying it tastes like. And again, this isn't like they put it in their mouth and spit it back in. They tasted it and they ate it, you know? So, you're getting paid to eat, living a dream. Goatbender says, today is my mom's birthday. She would love it if you said, happy birthday, Nancy, and then touched your mouths together, no pressure. I don't really want to do that. Yeah, well, I'm not going to do that.
How about we just say we don't say happy birthday?
Let's say happy birthday, Nancy, together and then blow a kiss to the camera. How about that?
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday, Nancy.
Mwah. Blow it. Yes.
All right, guys, after that, we've got Thanksgiving toe curer, Dr. Jeffrey Teeter.
Oh.
I'm always getting big toes on Thanksgiving. You get big toes on Thanksgiving?
Yeah. Big swollen ones.
People
Green
talk
and-
about loosening their belt on Thanksgiving. I'm like, brother, the belt's my last of my worries. I have to loosen my shoes, so I keep a size 12. I wear a size 10 Sometimes I wear a 9.5, depends on the brand. Typically I wear a size 10, but I have a size 12 of every shoe I own. And I own a lot of shoes. I have about 35 pairs of shoes. So I've got another 35, so almost
don't
70.
Get me started on frayed laces as well.
I know.
Oh.
So I have a pair of 12s that I'd like to put on after my toes grow. And, there's a lot. My heart goes out to individuals with gout, what they call gout, King's disease. If you're suffering with gout, I feel really bad for you on Thanksgiving because if you're growing toes as well, I've heard that's really bad if you already have gout on top of that. So, guys, this is not anything to joke around about.
Get the super chat.
Super chat from the real sting from the police says Kevin can keep cans of canned camel at cool camps.
What day is it on this year? What day is it on this year?
Well, the Realmers Thanksgiving's always on a Wednesday.
Oh, gosh.
After that, guys, we've got Don't Ever Give Up Foundation founders Millie and Simon Keymeister. So don't ever give up. If you've ever thought about giving up, I like to tell my friends that are about to give up, I say, okay, you can give up, but first talk to Millie and Simon. Just call them up, and I got them on speed dial on my iPhone, so I can pull up the number
You don't
pad.
tell them the name of the foundation before.
I just say talk to them, and they'll talk to them, and by the end of it, I've never had a scenario where somebody has talked to them and has given up. So if you feel like giving up, guys, talk to me, and I'll speed dial on my iPhone. I do a speed dial on my iPhone, and you set up it's almost like hotkeys. I can go up to my iPhone and make a call, and I put the number pad, and I've got them on number 1 speed dial. So I just press number 1 and I call. So I got speed dial on my iPhone, and so the caller ID works as well, and the other way too. So I'll call caller ID and ask them, can I show up as unreported on Millie? Simon? Can I show up as unreported? And then the caller ID will show me as unreported, even if I do a speed dial. So I have them on number 1, and on number 2 I have 911. Just to make sure I'm safe. I don't know if you've gotten into some of the speed dial.
It's like hot keys or short keys.
It's like short keys that are hot. Yeah, it's like a hot short key, and you ask Siri, hey Siri, can I have Simon on my speed dial? And they'll know. Siri already knows Simon from this foundation as well.
Hey
Siri? Yes. Okay. Guys, after that, we've got Ludacris. Ludacris. Ludacris making his second or third appearance on the show. We love having Ludacris on. Every time he's on, we just get excited. Ludacris and I have the same alma mater.
And what's that mean?
We went to the same university, graduated magna cum laude.
Curse word detected.
We both graduated magna cum laude with
Curse
full
word
honors.
detected.
The two of us went to Georgia State University, downtown Atlanta. And
Y'all jam together?
We used to jam together all the time.
Y'all master an album together?
He would come back. He's a lot older than me, so he would come back and he would come and do some of the alumni jams. And I was selected as a collegiate jammer. So I would do hip-hop jams. I was selected out from the Honor School of Music to do collegiate jamming with Luda. And Luda would come back as part of the Alumni Association. And they would use the basketball court and just close it up and put a stage, almost like a halftime show, but there's no sport game to match. And he would just get on the stage and dance, sing, and he would invite me on the stage with him. And we would dance, and we would do leapfrog up and down the court. Leapfrog.
You two?
Just the two of us, leapfrog. And it would create a rhythm with our sneakers. And we'd wear basketball sneakers because we'd do a pickup game before, just to warm up, not for the crowd. Whoa. But we'd do leapfrog across the court, back and forth, which would create a rhythm. And then all the honors music students would do a rap, hip-hop rap, all in unison, freestyle, but they would hive mind it, and I don't know how they would do it. So I was a designated leapfrog with Luda. Fallout 1100 says it's almost Thanksgiving, as well as Cremba. It says December 5th, start trimming your Crimbus bush. Crimbus, a holiday that we do enjoy from some of this classic Tim and Eric creators. Classic holiday as well. That we do appreciate, but that is not on the Realmer calendar as well. But we do appreciate that. It's enjoyable as well. Every year we're enjoying it.
We've got the blues tonight,
Yeah.
but not in a sad way.
No, and I want to mention the elephant in the room and our final guest tonight, which is incredible. An incredible honor to have this individual on. This is the fast food freak. So I'm a fast food freak. Nobody's perfect. So I'm a fast food freak. Nobody's perfect. So this is the fast food freak. He's here to enjoy some of this classic dirty fast foods that he loves. And yeah, he's admitting I'm not perfect, so we'll get into that a little bit later. The fast food freak himself can speak for himself. Tell us about some of those choices. Hey, everybody needs a treat now and then, and that's okay. Fast food, eating it every now and then is not going to kill you. Now, don't make it a habit, fast food freak. And we'll talk to him. I don't know if he's eating it for every meal. I wouldn't suggest that.
He's already dead. He's an angel.
Oh, that's right. So he's got nothing to lose then, so he deserves a fast food treat every day of the week, 24/7, 365. All right. So tonight, I will remind everyone that tonight is a zine episode.
Yes!
So by the end of the episode, guys, at the last part, we will go through the Skeleton Realm magazine. Last week was supposed to be the zine episode, but guess what? We had a lot going on. So we said, let's push it, and that gave people deadlines, later deadlines, but nobody really needed it because I looked when I was compiling the zine for this month, I looked in the Discord where people submit. I was like, oh my gosh, we had so many great submissions.
Oh, really?
Absolutely.
It's a fat zine this week?
It's a fat zine this week, this month as well. And yeah, so it's going to be really exciting looking at that zine. So stick around to the end to enjoy that as well and see if you're in the zine, if you submitted. I have a hint. If you submitted, you are. I hope. I might have missed somebody. Oops, I know to do that.
I will beat you to a pulp.
He's got a 10.
Curse word detected.
Read that super chat.
The real says, PSA, no soda tube this episode. Yeah, we don't have one this episode. It's being washed. I get it professionally washed at the dry cleaner.
This song is amazing.
That's really good. It's really good. It's really good. It's really good. It's so good. It's so good.
Look how tiny my arm looks back here. Nux.
Yeah, that looks really cool. I like that. Camden Bacote says, pro tip for some Storms fans, get the barnyard slop wet as hell before you slop it in your mouth. Yeah, that's a great tip. Thank you, Camden. Thank you, Camden, for the pro slop tip. For the pro slop tip. For the pro slop tip. If you love Storms, listen to Camden. For the pro slop tip. Thank you, Camden. For the pro slop tip. For the pro slop tip. Listen to Camden for the pro slop tip. Thank you, Camden. If you love songs, listen to Camden now. If you love songs, listen to Camden now. For the pro slop tip. For the pro slop tip. Trash Image says you can wash your shirt while wearing it with body nozzles installed. This is a great development. Now that's a great.
Body nozzles. We need to talk about that.
Yeah, we'll get into that.
Yeah.
But before we do that, we've got a show to get through. Some pretty amazing classic back to the basic swagger for you guys tonight, and I hope that you do enjoy, and we will be getting into it soon. But first, we have to get through something important in regards to the show up until this moment. This is episode 81, guys. 81 weeks. We've been doing this for over a year, almost 2 years at this point, getting closer to that 2-year mark. And we've let it go this far, but we need to do something really important, which is some housekeeping, some legal housekeeping to show you guys. And listen, you have to see this. You don't need to absorb it, but you need to legally see this. So we are going to show you guys the documents here so that you can see them fully. And I'll get Sam to use the camera in a moment to look through each page of this. And you can pause it and read it later. Or you know what I would do? I just wouldn't pause it and read it at all. I would just say, okay, well, they fulfill the legal obligation to me, the viewer. And that's all I really care about. Because, question for the chat, are you guys having fun and enjoying the show? And I think most people probably would say yeah. So why worry about this kind of stuff? And I'm sorry to have to do this to you, but don't worry about it. Just keep enjoying the show like you've been enjoying it.
When they walk down the street around their neighborhood and they peek through their neighbor's window and they see them doing housekeeping, do you pause it and zoom in and invade their privacy?
Right, exactly. The answer is no. And I mean, in this scenario, the neighbor would be legal. This would be like a scenario where the court told the neighbor that they're legally required to show them their housework. So, it's a little different, but not really. The principle is still the same.
Yeah.
Just let us do this. So, Sam, I wonder if you could grab the camera and we could just go through this really fast. Just show the paperwork here.
Top-down legal cam, so that's good. That's exact. Yeah.
All right, so we went through that. So I guess all that's really left for us is to just get to signing it.
Okay, and that's
so the legal, and that is the legal elephant in the room here, an unsigned pamphlet of legal documents here is kind of worthless. So I wanted to bring something up, guys. If you're in the chat right now, you are legally signing this as well. So I've been given signatures permission by the court to actually sign this on everybody's behalf, which is kind of interesting. And that's if you're in the chat or if you're watching this. If you're watching this on video on demand, that still counts as well. So Sam and I have been given legal authority to initial and sign. First, we need to initial.
Cool.
So if you initial there,
tell me
you
when.
have yours.
Oh yeah. I need to sign your copy. Don't you?
Right. Yeah. So go ahead and initial it there. Right there. In there. And there.
I need a match.
Let me see here.
Whoops.
I'll just pick them out for you because I know
Okay.
what they are.
Thanks. I got the camera here.
So
I'll
these
just turn
two?
the camera. Oh.
Yeah. So.
Ooh, that sounds back. Very interesting. Okay, I got you.
And sorry to do this to you guys. We just got to get through this. I'm sorry. There.
Okay. That's it on that page?
Yep. That's
Okay.
just one for that one.
Cool.
And then here, here, here. This one's a lot. Sorry.
Okay.
And then there's two at the bottom. That and that clause.
The initials are weird. It's like, does it really have to match?
Yeah, well, it just needs to show. I mean, this is really for the viewers mainly. So
yeah.
this is their signature, not really ours. I mean, we did sign ours before, but these are the same ones that we did before. This is
Oh
just
yeah,
for
signage. It's signed through proxy or whatever.
Yeah, right. So we do have authority over them
sign.
and for them on their behalf. It's power of attorney.
Oh, right.
It's just pretty boilerplate power of attorney that I have over them. Okay.
Bing!
So guys, sign. Congrats. You guys have looked over this and signed it, and so we're happy to say that that's finally behind us. And we'll be filing that and enjoying it to match. So guys, that wasn't so hard, was it?
No!
So I want to congratulate everybody tonight for signing that, and I know that might have been a little bit annoying to kind of take a break from the show for a minute to do that, but guys, it really wasn't so bad, and I was actually thinking it was going to be a lot worse and more painful, and I didn't see anybody kicking and screaming. I saw everybody being well-behaved. That's our great community, everybody being well-behaved and enjoying it as well.
I didn't see any claps in the chat, so if you want to make up for that, it's never too late to clap in the chat.
He loves getting clapped from you good. He loves getting clapped from you good.
You just noticed that? Fuck.
Curse word detected.
I'm sorry. I'm just really pent up from this next segment. You know, it's been. I've been preparing.
Yeah. Oh, this is exciting. So this would have been the first segment if we didn't have the legal paperwork. I saw this week, and I went, "This is cool." Sam's getting back into this, so I thought, let me just before you get into it, because I'll let you introduce the segment. But I just wanted to say something about Sam really quick.
Do it.
I want to give Sam more time to just go and do his thing. I want to give Sam more time to talk about what he is passionate about, what he cares about, because sometimes I feel like this is the Doug Bleichner show, and it gets a little overwhelming, and I want to bring Sam in and give him more screen time, more time to talk about what he wants to do, all that kind of stuff. We want to hear what his world is like, and we love Sam's interests, which include tech. And Sam, take it away. What do you have to say about this? Oh, first of all, sorry, Super Chat.
Let's clear those dockets.
Yeah, let's clear the docket here. So, Josh says, actually, you do realize the cheddar is cheddar. Big man of the show. I see 2 ghosts a day.
Did you get Ben Bryan there?
Oh, I did. I missed Ben. Sorry, Ben. Ben Bryan says, I either have fun or enjoy the show. Gosh, that's great. We love hearing that. So, Sam, take it away.
Okay, yeah, so this should be pretty exciting. A lot of folks will remember the Tech Corner from probably episodes 3. And it's just my time to talk tech. I know there's a lot of tech heads since almost over a year ago now. It's been more than a year doing this. So, obviously, the big topic du jour is BAX routing, and we're going to cover internal CEPT packets on Launchlight 2, which I don't know if you've heard of this or at this, but I think you're going to learn a thing or two today, Doug.
Great.
So why don't we just get right into it? So let's make sure that I can get this interface up, and let's see here. Yep. Okay. Cool. All right. So, we do a tutorial cam here. Okay. So obviously we have the top up here, the live packet above the baseline packet, and so obviously in Launchlight 2 for BAX routing, we're going to want to adjust probably about every single parameter we possibly can in order to, route the BAX packets back to the internal septi, if you want to call it that. It prefers CEPT. But anyway, so let's get started. So obviously you want to add a packet and then adjust just a couple things here. Renew and all right, well, how about this, chat? What is the first thing you've been taught about routing internal septi packets for BAX on Launchlight 2 and 1 too? If you're legacy user and you've transferred over from Launchlight 1, what is the number one thing you were taught? I'm going to tell you why it's wrong. All right. So first off, let's look at these busts here. So we need to let's. All right. So now we're talking here. Not too many busts. This is going to be good. So scale to Ret Pro, obviously. Yeah, we're getting some of that in the chat. But which baseline packet should we so we'll add 2 more here. And then, all right, so C-scale, I always do 13, BAX E at 81, and DGORD down there. And then you want to deroute it, route it, renew, and SOP. And then add another packet, and then you want to try to start preventing busts at that point. And so let's continue. Okay, APSIS is going to be good here. Okay, we're busting. So the chat, exactly. So I see Ben Bryan said bust there for 199. We are busting a little bit, but that's the thing, is that you're going to have a few busts. So look here. Right now we've had 360. Look at this. Holy cow, 357 busts. That is a lot. Okay? And it's climbing by the second. So we're going to add another pack. Then let's rotate. Okay, we can actually stop this. A lot of BAX users, especially Launchlight 1 legacy users, they're going to just say that you can't stop. You must keep orbit constantly, and you're not going to get any RetPro's value out of adjusting the RetPro slider, which I totally disagree with. But if you really are serious about BAX routing, you're going to want to keep BAX up at 58, and then keep in mind your pack is, there we go. Okay, so now look at this. Look at this. Doug, check this out, okay? So this is where things get very interesting here. We're going to turn the RetPro. Okay, we're busting, but look at the live packet compared to the baseline packet. All right, and we're not even adjusting the APSIS beyond 34 here. So that is pretty exciting here. All right, so let's double consider this here. Let's pause. All right, we're busting a lot, but it's nothing to fear. You got to get over it. If you're a Launchlight 1 user and you're a legacy user especially, you're going to just keep going. Now let's crank the velocity and add that back. Now we're talking, all right? This looks like a lot of busting, but it's actually, it's because our C-scale is too low. So if your C-scale is too low, you're going to want to match C-scale to BAX E. So the slide, see that? That's it. And then deroute, 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 deroute. So now we're approaching 2,000 collisions, 760 busts, deroute, deroute, deroute. All right, and turn DGOR up. Let's match these 3. Let's match these 3. Deroute, 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 deroute. Now route. All right, we're going to pause now. Now we're going to check the first circle we added, the first baseline packet that became part of the live packet. We're going to check that, add one, okay, right there. That's it. That's the key. So now adjust the curve there and match the APSIS here. And now, okay, deroute, deroute, deroute. Okay. And add another pack here. Okay, this is where it gets good here. We're almost about on the other end of this. This is going to be really good, though. Okay. All right. Let me just, hold on. Okay. Yeah, so this baseline packet, sorry guys, hold on. This is a little, shit. Hold on. I just got my RetPro is actually flipped totally to the other side. Okay. Let me turn. Shoot. Okay. Let me just. Okay. Actually, I found it. Here it is. I'm sorry.
See you. I can see you. You thought you'd never return to this area. Find this wooden dowel. Grasp the dowel and shake it. For the rest of your days you will be cursed to carry that which you have been plucked by. Welcome to my dungeon. Yes, 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 yes.
Well, I guess that's as close as it's gonna get, but, did you, it's a little advanced. I think that most Legacy users, though, will get it. So, sorry, Doug, I don't know if that was...
No, that was awesome. Yeah,
Launch Light 2.
oh my God.
I'm gonna quiz you on it for Peter's
Okay,
spot.
so
How's
guys,
that?
you better have been paying attention to that because that is going to come up on the pop quiz next week. The Back's routing internal sept. Yeah, totally. So guys,
Tech Corner is back.
Tech Corner's back, guys. How does it feel having Sam? How do you enjoy? Or how does it?
I can run the show too.
Yeah, you can. You know what?
I got the charisma too.
Yeah, you know what? I'm so excited to be letting you do whatever the heck you want with some of these great segments. So, guys, did you enjoy that Sam segment? I know I did, and I picked up a lot of information. And I'm having problems with my computer at home. I'm starting to crash, and I think it did with something to do with the backs or something. I do Task Manager, so Control-Alt-Delete is what I'll do. But some of that newer stuff that you were showing was cool. So I thought maybe if some of my Windows, because I was using Windows before. Let me just get this. So guys, would you want to see more of that? Sam's. Sorry, a little.
Oh yeah, get your mud. Your brain is stressed from all that info. I thought.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well.
So let's get. Okay, so we heard about the backs routing.
We did. And now for the
number 3 or
oh,
so.
Shit.
Ah shit. What is?
Fuck.
Is this just the show docs not updated, or do we actually have a?
I didn't.
Try the graphic.
Oh.
Ah shit.
Okay. Well.
Fake medication.
I guess we could. Should we just roll with it? We could kick it. I don't.
I didn't actually complete that one. I thought
it's
that
not
you
that
had
good
that.
anyways.
Was that one of yours or one of mine?
I put it there, but I wanted you to.
I thought that you put it there because you had done it, and I thought that this wasn't an updated doc. I thought the doc wasn't updated, but the graphic was there.
The brackets, that was just placed. Oh, fuck. I didn't name any of it yet. Okay.
Okay, yeah. So at Drug Corp, we have a new drug for. Let's play some music.
Yeah,
just some music. Yeah. At Drug Corp, we have a new drug for.
Okay,
yeah.
So,
So this would be fake. The real Sting says, "How do we know this is the real Tug?" I don't know what you mean.
Okay, so this.
Okay, so
are you suffering?
Let me. Yeah.
Do that.
Are you suffering from being a loser? At Drug Corp, we have a new drug for being a badass. Don't take too much. You might regret it. Side effects?
Side effects. Yes.
Side effects include being super popular and too much attention from hot girls, coworkers, and family.
Okay, just
do you
more side effects.
Side effect? Like the joke would be like side effects include being too badass, and then it's like, or like you could do one where it's like,
or no,
we can like do self-deprecate. It could be like. Side effects include having a small penis and being a virgin.
Yeah, and then we go. I'd say then you and I are like this in the commercial. We're like in the commercial going.
Side effects include being a virgin.
And it's called
virgin or virgins.
Badasserol or cool. What's it called? It has to end in a drug type.
Yeah,
suffix.
it'd be like or like what's like big now? It's like
this isn't drug. Sorry, this is not even like.
Could be like a big artist, like a Taylor Swift. Or like, it could be like Swifties. Like, it'd be like a pill, like ripping on Swifties, because everybody knows when you go after Swifties, they come up after you.
Let's start. Let's start. What's a real drug that just a name? Claritin.
Claritin.
Swiftington.
Swiftilin.
Yeah, and it goes. Side effects might include singing annoying songs.
Yeah, being the most annoying at the holiday party.
Is that good enough?
And being a virgin.
Yeah. And then we can just probably just bombard it with stock footage or something, I guess.
Damn, somebody said, that's too good. Somebody said Chatterall.
Yeah, Chatterall. There we go. Okay.
That's awesome. Chatterall. Okay, what do you guys think? I don't know. I think that's okay. You know what? We can just do these live. We don't actually have to read. We don't have to take the Me More prompts and just do them through the week. We can just wing the show live.
Yeah, screw it.
Because like the graphic works too. Fake Medica, so the viewers know what they're getting.
And there's a lot of like imagination room because the viewers are really imaginative, so they could just kind of like draw on their TV right now. Actually, I'd challenge you: grab a Sharpie, draw on your TV right in that white.
Yeah,
I just draw like a pill. I guess that's not very exciting visual, but a circle or a tablet or something. I don't know. Is that good enough? Are we good?
Are you getting a call?
Yeah.
Is that a Me More?
I didn't want to answer it in
That's
the show.
from the Me More channel. Yeah, well, they're
Should I
calling.
answer it?
You need to. That's got to be an executive. Which executive is that? Is that?
I don't know. I ignore phone calls.
Yeah, answer it. No, answer it. Dude, they never call live. He knows it's live. This might be important. Let's play this.
I didn't recognize the area code.
Yeah, play it.
Okay, fine.
Hey guys, it's Michael from Me More.
Oh.
Hey, Mike.
This fake medication drug segment was so awesome. I loved this so much. You guys hit it out of the park with this one. My wife and I were totally busting during that entire part. Ha 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 ha. So, yeah, I just wanted to call and let you guys know in real time how much that one rocked. My wife was busting super hard during the whole thing, and so was I. We were both busting so hard during it. I was crying and busting, ha ha ha. My wife loved it so much, ha ha ha. I loved it so much. Anyway, sorry to interrupt the show, but just wanted to let you guys know. Okay, get back to the show, ha ha. I'm about to go back into the back room in my house and touch my toes 400 times. I'm going to stretch my arms and legs as much as I can and get my flexibility super loose. It's what I love to do on Wednesday nights. I live in a 10,000 square foot home in Bel Air and do regular stretching in one of the large rooms above my 6-car garage. I'm about to make a smoothie though, first, then I'll head to my stretching area and get a super good stretch in. I project the show live on a 30-foot projector in my backyard that I watch the show live on while I'm doing my stretches. In order to hear the show, I use Bluetooth headphones. I open the windows of the room so that I can see the 30-foot projector screen super clear. Okay, for real now this time. I'll let you guys get back to the show. Congrats on doing the great segment that I enjoyed a ton.
My God!
You called it. You called it.
Okay, that's insane. That's not like getting a call from Dave.
No.
Or one of those people.
No.
That's getting a call straight from Michael. Dude, okay.
Oh my gosh.
I knew that he projected movies at his house, but I didn't know he projected the show on Wednesdays. That's badass. You know who some of his neighbors are, dude, who might see that? He lives at a really good area code in Bel Air, and some of his neighbors are George Lucas.
Steven Spielberg?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Curse word detected.
Okay, so guys, that worked. I think that's proof that the segment was good. Michael thought it was good, so therefore the segment was good. And we don't need to be writing and spending much time on these.
That was,
in fact, the chat can
especially
help
when
us.
you get it.
Chatterall, there you go.
Easy.
Chatterall.
Very easy.
You know what would be good for that? Actually, I'm thinking back. It's like I could be acting like I didn't take the meds.
Yeah.
And you're like, dude, where'd they all go? And then you're like, side effects include pissing in your pants. And it zooms over, camera, it's a shaky cam, it goes, boom, and we're like in an office, and it zooms over, and I go, and my pants are wet from peeing in them. So it's obvious that it was me. So then the audience would know that it was me, but it's using a thing.
I can't do shaky cam, you know that.
Oh, we could, we could try to get an intern. We could get an intern.
No, so to do things I can't, whatever, okay.
We have to start trying harder.
Yeah, but
we have to start doing content that people like.
That's the one thing.
We have to start doing content that... Hush. We have to start doing content that people like. Jokes that people like.
But shaky cam.
Do you know that? Hush. Shut up and hush.
Okay.
Do you know that content that people like millions of views, that people want to see? That's what we have to do. Do you wonder why nobody watches? It's because we're not doing the things people want to see. It's not complicated. You have to do what people want and like, which is famous. That's going on now. It has joke that they can understand. Gee, I don't know, maybe the audience would like to understand the joke.
I can't do shaky cam. I can't do shaky
Luke
cam.
says, let Sam speak. I'm letting him speak.
Shaky cam.
Is that what you want? You want him to speak like that?
I can't do shaky
Here you go, Luke. Just listen to that. He's going to say that for an hour now.
I can't.
You have to lay the hammer down with him and say hush sometimes. And y'all have never been here with him.
Y'all, he's right.
And he'll be the first one to tell you.
He's right, y'all.
So I didn't think that was good. So guys, this next segment's a perfect segue from, uh-oh.
Oh, gosh.
What happened?
I have green.
Okay, that was okay. That was weird. I thought it went out. Okay.
Man, this was a big moment.
Oh, that was big, yeah.
That would have been fucked up.
I know, that was big. So, guys,
Excuse
we
me.
wanted to introduce a new element of the show in the interest of doing some stuff that people are going to enjoy, that will get hits and views that, like, I don't know, dude, when you go down to the bar, I don't know what city you guys live in, you go down to the club or the bar and you're talking to somebody. I mean, how many times does somebody say, I enjoyed Skeletor Live on Wednesday? Zero, zip, zero, none, and never. How many times did they say, oh, I enjoyed one of these big comedy shows on television or Netflix? Every time. So there's a discrepancy going on here that we need to work on. So we're working on sort of involving some stuff like conversations that are enjoyable instead of off-putting and screaming and doing some weird stuff. So in the interest of that, MeMoreTV wanted to help us and give us some new ideas. And one of the new ideas was to have sidekicks, because every great comedy has sidekicks. Isn't that right?
Yes, Batman, Sidekicks. He had a number of them. Actually, originally, Batman was a comedy. A lot of people don't know that. Did you know that?
I knew that.
And then they made it
Spider-Man
serious.
too.
Exactly.
Did you see the sidekick on Spiderman.com? It's like the paperclip,
Yes.
but it's a web. It's called Mr. Webb. So yeah, guys, we want. Oh, you wanted the low frame rate.
Before,
Oh, there you go.
after.
So yeah, guys, we have sidekicks, and I was a little bit weary at this, and I still kind of am. I mean, I'm excited to try some new stuff that's going to be more MeMore approved. Like they kind of sort of helped us with the idea for this, and in fact, they created the sidekicks for us. These are real people that are going to come on and talk with us, sort of by our side and interject during segments. But however, we didn't approve what is going to be said, but we trust that it's going to be good. So we're excited to hear what some of the sidekicks have to say. We
This
don't know
is
their
going to be
names.
big. Just trust it. It's
They're
going to.
called the Busters, I think, is what they call them, right? I don't know if they say
They
that
changed
in
that
the doc.
last second.
I can't remember. I think they were called the Busters or the. Were they called the Busters? Yeah.
I got it
Yeah,
different.
it says they don't make. They come and hang out and sometimes bust our chops. That's what they put in the copy. So.
Oh, God,
I don't
that
know,
sounds a bit negative.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll move on, and we don't know exactly when they're going to come in the episode from here on out, but now they've been introduced, so the stream equipment is now going to be integrated with the sidekicks, and they'll come in and interject every now and then, kind of like the chat, kind of like a super chat. They'll come in and say something interesting for the rest of the show. So
That's a good point. That's a good point.
So we'll move on and talk about. So I've been really excited, and I alluded to this earlier when I was talking about my mechanized gorbs or my man-made gorbs. Top 10 gorbs. This has been in the making for, I don't know, 81 weeks, guys. Finally getting into the specifics of what we love and those our favorite gorbs. The top 10 gorbs. Now this isn't national either. This is worldwide of all time.
This is going to go viral.
This is finally going to go viral.
All right, so what's your first gorb?
Well,
hey, have you heard of those local entertainers
there
who
they
twirl
are.
sticks?
Yeah, I have. They're amazing.
I know, right? They're so talented and graceful.
I love how they can make the sticks spin so fast. It's like they're a blur of motion.
I know what you mean. It's so mesmerizing to watch.
I've seen them perform a few times, and they always put on great show.
Me too. They're so entertaining.
I love how they incorporate different types of tricks into their performances.
Yeah, it's really impressive. They're so creative.
I've even seen them twirl fire sticks. It's so dangerous, but they make it look so easy.
I know what you mean. They're definitely not afraid of heights.
I'm so glad we have such talented entertainers in our city.
Yeah, me too. They're a real asset to our community.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to see them performing again soon.
Yeah, me too. I can't wait to see what they come up with next.
That's so hard to follow.
yeah, that was
Insane.
Why
did they do that? That was hard.
Yeah, and I kind of thought that it would be more like
they have their own
about
music.
the segment. Yeah, I thought it would be about the segment, but
yeah.
I guess that was it about stick twirling or something? Well, thank you to the sidekicks. I forgot what I was saying. I guess so we're starting at number 10.
Yeah. So is that graphic 1, 2, 3? There's 6.
Well, that's just those are 6 random ones. None of those are on the list actually. Those are just like artist renditions. I'm talking about real Gorbs. I'm not talking about internet Gorbs or some of the Me 3D Gorbs. I'm talking about real Gorbs of all
Have you ever
time.
thought about how beautiful mathematical shapes and equations can be?
Not really. I've always seen math as more of a practical tool and something to appreciate for its beauty.
I think that's a common misconception. Math is actually a very creative and expressive subject. There's a lot of beauty to be found in the pattern of relationships between numbers and shapes.
I can see that. For example, I've always been fascinated by the Fibonacci sequence. The way that each number in the sequence,
Okay.
in the sum of the 2 previous numbers, is really elegant.
The Fibonacci sequence is a great example of how math can be used to create beautiful patterns. It's also a very versatile tool that can be used to model a wide variety of phenomena in the natural world.
That's interesting. I'd never thought about that way.
Math is also a very powerful tool for problem solving. It can be used to solve all sorts of problems, from simple arithmetic to complex equations.
I know. I've used math to solve all sorts of problems in my life, from figuring out how much money I need to save from a down payment on my house, to figuring out how much to get my car from point A to point B.
Math is a really useful subject that can be used for a wide variety of purposes, but it's also a subject that can be appreciated for its beauty and elegance to match.
I'm starting to see that.
There are a lot of great resources available for learning about the beauty of math. There are blogs, articles, and websites that explore the mathematical concepts that underlie many. Hey, have you ever thought about how beautiful mathematical shapes and equations can be?
Not really. I've always seen math as more of a practical tool and something to appreciate for its beauty.
I think that's a common misconception. Math is actually a very creative and expressive subject. There's a lot of beauty to be found in the pattern of relationships between numbers
They're
and
repeat.
shapes.
I can
Okay.
see that. For example,
Yeah,
I've
we
always
can
been fascinated
stop it,
by the Fibonacci
repeat.
sequence. The way that each number in the sequence, in the sum of the 2 previous numbers, is really elegant.
But
The
just
Fibonacci
talk.
sequence
Can
is a
you
great
talk
example of
over
how
it?
math can be used to
Yeah,
create
I mean,
patterns. It's
are
also
they
a very
talking about
versatile tool that
math?
can be used to model a wide variety of
They
phenomena
were.
in the natural world.
What's the
That's
first?
interesting. I'd never thought about that
He's
way.
talking
Math
about
is also a very powerful
mathematics,
tool
I
for
guess.
problem solving. It can be
I
used to
didn't
solve
think
all
this
sorts
was
of
actually
problems,
really.
from simple arithmetic to complex equations.
I know.
I guess
I've
it
used math to
kinda
solve all
is-
sorts of problems in my
Are we
life,
allowed
from
to
figuring out
turn it
how much money I
on?
need
Yeah,
to save
turn it
from a down
on.
payment on
Are we
my
allowed
house,
to?
figuring
I
out how
mean,
much to
they
get my
played
car
it.
from point A to point B.
We played it once already. Yeah, so
It didn't finish before, and it switches.
yeah, and it's like we can't control when that comes on. It would be nice if we could at least control when it comes on and have the topics they talk about. Because
I don't know if we're allowed to
I
turn
mean,
it off.
Gorbs mathematics. I guess Gorbs is like kind of they're mathematical. They're kind of like geometric shapes. I guess
They were
even
talking about. Well, I don't even.
gas in the car or something.
It's just so fast. It's just very, very
Yeah, it's
hard
like the
to track.
speed is a little too much, and some of the noises I
And
don't.
they're not
understand.
interacting with us. It's like sidekicks to whom, it's very overwhelming.
Right.
And then the music doesn't allow. I can't play. I have to stop our music.
Yeah. So I mean, we could give them notes and stuff about it. I mean, it's kind of cool. I kind of do like having somebody else like a sidekick as well. I mean, this. So I think they were only going to be.
Hey, have you ever thought about how important dirt is?
No, not really. What do you mean?
I mean, dirt is essential for life on Earth. It's where plants grow, and it's home to billions of microorganisms that help to keep the environment healthy.
I didn't even realize how important dirt was.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty
Dirt.
amazing substance. It's
Dirt.
made up of a mix of minerals, organic matter, and water, and it provides a variety of benefits to plants and animals.
So dirt is kind of like a living thing.
In a way, yeah, it's full of life, and it's constantly changing and evolving.
I'm starting to see dirt in a whole new light.
That's great. There's a lot of things to appreciate about dirt.
What are some of the benefits of dirt?
Well, for one thing, it helps to filter water and prevent pollution. It also stores carbon dioxide, which helps to mitigate climate change.
I didn't realize that dirt could do all that.
It's pretty amazing, right? Dirt is also a valuable source of nutrients for plants.
So dirt is essential for agriculture?
Yes, it is. Without dirt, we wouldn't be able to grow the food we need to survive.
That's a lot to think about.
Yeah, it is. Dirt is a precious resource, and we need to protect it.
I agree. What can we do to protect
Okay,
dirt?
There's a few things that we can do. We can
Yeah.
reduce our use of pesticides and herbicides, which can harm soil health. We can also compost food scraps and yard waste, which adds
So
nutrients to
it's-
soil.
I'll try to do my part to protect my dirt.
That's great. Every little bit helps.
I'm glad we had this conversation. I've learned a lot about dirt.
Me too. It's important to appreciate the things that are important to us.
I agree.
Okay, so
Okay.
yeah, so that one's kind of educational. What somebody was saying, and they need. It's like they look at. Okay. Okay. So I guess let us know what you guys think about the sidekicks. I think it might go well in the show generally. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe we should move on from this because it,
Maybe
it
just
took
kick
up
it-
all the time
kick
for
it
that.
to
Yeah,
next
we'll
week.
talk about the Gorbs later, I guess. but-
Okay. Oh, but this.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about, Doug. So,
Mm-hmm.
I thought we needed an extra segment tonight, and so I got a little surprise for you.
Oh yeah, a surprise for me? What?
Yes. So every time I stop for gas on the way to the studio today, I bought a Lotto ticket.
Ah!
Scratch and ye shall be rewarded, Doug.
Okay. Touche says, can they slow down? Trying to take notes. I know they're a little fast.
That was incredible. Maybe we slow it down later.
So
or
scratch offs. You got me some scratch offs. I love doing scratch offs. I love some of the classics. Oh, you got some of the classics.
Yes. So of course we have our favorite
You want me to
here.
hold them? You can show them. There you go. You
Buck
got it.
Bust Riches. So let's start off with Buck Bust Riches.
Love Buck Bust.
It's a classic. But Doug, I want you to scratch off.
I get to scratch off. Okay, so
Yes,
now it's
sir.
a gift for me. Do you have a scratcher?
Oh yeah,
A little-
here. I have an Allen key.
So for
that-
Buck Bust Riches, what are the rules? You remind me here.
Okay, so here's Buck Bust. So it says, okay, reveal the number line, the number column. So yeah, start
So
off.
reveal this.
Yeah, it's just top to bottom there.
All right, so we got a 2, a 6, 10, 3, 1, and 3. And a 1.
Cool. Okay.
Okay. So what does that mean? I got 2 that are circulated.
I think we need to do left to right now. Start. It's going to be a series. Yeah. This should. Then I think we match these. So let's match these to the. What is that?
It's a scissors cutting a book in. It's a square.
It's a bell, like a taco
it's like
bell.
a bell. Does this match? Does it go here?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. This is 1,000.
Just a smiley and a snow.
Okay.
Mailbox.
Okay. Let's just.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh.
All right. This one's a plane and a drop.
Drop plane. Okay.
I'm not seeing any duplicates. I don't know if we need to. Is it good if there's no duplicates?
How I try? I don't know. Try the last.
Okay.
These are all unique?
Yeah. Do we have a? I can't. What are the rules? Do we get a dupe? Is it good if we don't get a dupe?
It's just bomb and there's a 69.
Okay. Well, maybe that. So I guess it's probably not a winner, or.
I got, actually, you know what? I'll do you one better.
1,000 chances to win.
I got 2 more. So I stopped for gas 3 times, and I got you another. Jorm's Allowance.
Oh, they came out with it. Okay, this is new. I hadn't seen one of these yet. They came to Atlanta. Oh, dude, these are winners. These are really good odds.
Yeah, so you...
Okay. So how does this one work exactly?
Okay, so it says... okay, pick one. Pick one.
Okay, so I'll pick one.
Yeah.
I'll go here.
Okay.
Okay.
So let me get the camera focus here. Okay, so what are the max winnings on this sucker?
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's a lot of zeros, buddy.
750,000
Uh-oh.
Is that dollars? Is that big ones? Is that dollars?
That's whips.
So I get... Oh, you're not telling me I'm going to get whoops at 50,000 times by Jordan from scratching this? Come on! No, that's $750,000, right? Whips is dollars, right?
No.
It's whips?
Yeah. You're going to have a... Sorry, buddy. Shoot.
Fuck.
Sorry, man.
All right, well, honestly, it's not that big of a difference, so...
Well, it could have been worse.
Course,
Here, scratch another one and see. It can always be worse.
Is 750 the low end?
Yeah, probably. It probably goes in the millions.
No, dude, 1 whip. Oh my God, I could have gotten with 1 whip. Dude, I got unlucky. What the fuck?
We shouldn't have broadcast this. Oh well. Whatever. It's.
Dude.
Okay. Well, sorry, dude. I guess I'm not a big gambler. I forget how much in gambling you lose, and I bought this last one because this is all they had at the other gas station.
I never even seen that one or heard of that one.
I know it's poop money. I don't. It can't. It's probably not. It probably sucks. So. But hey, buddy, I'm sorry. I just was trying to have some fun.
Shot,
yeah, go ahead. There's only 1 box. You can't even...
Let's see. Holy shit! Dude!
Oh my God!
Dude!
Oh my God!
950 mil?
Holy shit!
Dude! Save this! Don't make sure that you don't lose this. Oh, save it! No! 950 mil, guys. We got the big poop today.
We got the big poop here.
That is life-changing. Yeah, that's right. Ender says life-changing. All right. Excellent.
Super cool.
One word for that. Excellent, dude.
Oh, yeah. Great.
Okay, now this is cool.
This is really cool. This is Geo Global.
This is Geo Global. Now, some of you guys might have known about this, and some of you guys might have handled this object if you've been part of this new game. We've heard about the journey. We've heard about the journey heard around the world.
Journey of 80 days.
And here we go with one of these new games they've got coming out. A lot of the new global games are incredible with a lot of the nations interacting. Guys, this is divulged and we around the world. So. Woo! keen viewers might notice this is the same ball, or the same type of ball that we used to love when we went to prison. We used to play with these pink balls all the time, bouncing our pink balls. They even called us the pink ball boys in prison. You can go back and watch. We went to
20?
I think that was episode
30.
30 or no.
10.
I don't remember. I think it was like 18 or something.
Pre-multiples of 10.
But guys, this is the same model pink ball. It's a classic Spalding ball, high bounce ball. And throw up the map of where the ball has been so far.
yeah?
Now, just to explain this, guys, this ball gets tossed around the world to every country, and it's by hand. So somebody got on a boat and a plane and this, that, and the other, and has been passing this ball around the earth. And finally, guys, today, thanks to MeMoreTV, they were able to get the ball for us. They brought it to Atlanta. They walked it to Atlanta. Some of the executives, really, really great team players who love the show as well. And so we've got the ball, so we wanted to bring it out and show it to the Realmers, give it a little kiss for good luck.
Do you have it?
Yes, I do. Oops.
Okay. Oops.
Where'd it go?
Nice.
There it is.
You got it.
Here is the ball, guys. Woo! Isn't that cool? So I thought we could do some stuff to it. Give it a kiss. Mwah. Give it a kiss. Mwah. So rub on it. Anything in the chat, guys, you want me to say to the ball? If you super chat, I'll say the ball.
This sucker's been...
Lindman says, wow.
Yeah, Lindman says, wow.
Trash Image says, did they make the world out of a ball? So I whispered that to the ball.
Whisper to the ball. This sucker's been farther than any of us will ever travel. No one will travel more than this ball did.
Never travel more than the ball.
No one will travel more than the ball did.
This ball had been more than Marco Polo.
This ball is farther than Genghis Khan.
This ball is my life.
This ball is the world.
My ball.
Wow. Well, hey, what should we do? Do we got to walk it somewhere?
I feel like we should do more.
More?
I want to become one with this ball, and I think I've actually heard of people doing this, and some of you guys might know where I'm headed with this in the chat.
You can't eat it, you can't swallow it, we got to send it forward.
You can't eat it, you got to send it forward, so we're going to be giving this out to somebody on the street. Touche says, dip the ball in your mud. Now, I've got one better. I say we inject our blood into the ball.
Oh.
Let's inject our blood from our body into this ball with a syringe of pre-sucked blood. Do you have a vial handy? We like to keep one over there. You see?
Yeah,
perfect. That one's full too.
I always keep a syringe full of our combined blood samples because you and I have different blood types.
So let's inject the ball with it.
Okay.
Just pull that off. That should come off. Be careful with that. Yeah, the cap just comes right off. There you go.
Oh, cool.
Show some of that on the camera, on the paper, so we can show that is our blood.
So this is
squirt that. That's our combined blood. Guys, we thought about injecting the ball with our blood. Let's do it. Show the camera on the paper so they can see it. It's kind of hard to see. It's kind of dark in there. Yeah, squirt it a little bit. Just to prove it.
Okay.
Just a bit. There you go. So we got blood drops. So, Sam, would you like to inject the ball with our blood?
It'd be an honor. Thanks. Okay,
right.
This sucker... So this is going to go around the world. And then, let's get it in focus, I suppose. Okay.
Oh, thing's in. All right, now get that in.
Wow.
Slow and steady wins. Yes, right.
I can feel it pulsing.
And slow and steady wins the race. Having our blood in that ball is so exciting, and it's so cool to be a part of history. To be passing this around to the next individual who I know is going to treat it really nice. And they're going to enjoy it to match.
Look at that.
There you go. And you wouldn't even be the wiser. Yay!
Gosh, now we got to put more blood in the thing.
I know. Well, I got more in the freezer.
Oh, good.
Don't worry.
I'm sorry.
So we got a blood ball now, guys.
Send that back to me, Ma.
So, guys, we're going to get through one more segment here, and then we're going to go to the zine, and then we're going to go to Pater's podcast. What a great show it's been tonight, and it's not over yet.
No. Because this is super cool. So we're trying to be more topical, though.
I know, so we're being more topical. A lot of you guys who are in tech and follow the tech news and some of the tech investing and tech style, the tech world, probably have heard about something brand new. You might not have heard of it if you're sort of more of a layman, everyday normie, as we like to call. And you probably haven't heard of this new tech that's pretty big. It's hitting the world by storm. It's going to change the game. 3D printing. So we got a 3D printer finally. It was expensive.
Oh my God.
MeMore funded it, and we got it. It was very difficult to achieve, and we're going to see what it can do. We haven't fired it up yet and really gotten to know it, talk to it, and get it to produce some toys for us. And I want to produce some 3D toys with you tonight and have a great time doing so. Can you promise me that we're about to do that real quick?
We're about to make 3D toys. Imagine that, a screw or a washer.
Imagine it.
It doesn't have to, it's not all just screws and washers, it's toys.
So let's get
Whoa!
Look, there it is. Now let's get the stick cam on the front of that so we can see how awesome that is to match.
Let's just put it right here. Oh my God. That's so cool.
So what is this? This is our model. This is our Easy 3'd, guys.
Easy 3'd.
This is our classic Easy 3'd. So the great thing about an Easy 3'd is that it is capable of taking voice commands. So I will ask the Easy 3'd, fire yourself up, Easy. Let's get ready to make some toys. Can you make us any toy?
Wow.
What was that?
Let me turn the music down.
off. Fire
Easy
up.
3'd is tired. Please charge my hole. I need to have more juice to make toys for you.
Oh, wait, we thought we were supposed to charge it? I thought it was came charge. It was came charge.
Shall Easy 3'd override low power mode and pump toys now? Even at this low level, I can try my hardest for you and do the best I can. Easy 3'd has a strong desire to serve you. Continue?
Yeah, Easy 3'd, continue. Go ahead and try at the low level. I appreciate that, Easy 3'd. Why don't you pump for me?
Easy 3'd has completed your epic new toy. I hope you enjoy the toy I pumped for you. I respect you because you are such a good owner. Easy 3'd knows that you will perform the necessary maintenance and charging it needs because you are a kind person with a strong integrity. I love serving you and making your toys. Please check back in 24 hours if you'd like me to pump more epic toys for you.
So
Easy
it's
3'd is now
24 hours.
entering sleep mode. Good night.
It's not going to work. Oh my God, there
Look
it
at
is.
it. Yo,
Oh,
yeah, you missed
shit.
it. It came in right when he was
That
talking.
was fast.
Yeah, this is cool, guys. So
Oh
look,
my God.
that's a 3D toy that Easy 3'd made for us. We're so excited about Easy's toy that he's made. So I want to share this toy with the Realmers. We're so happy about Easy 3D, the 3D machine. And I just want to give it out to some of the viewers tonight who had a great time with us, because we had a great time with Easy 3'd, creating some of the best toys of all time, enjoying some of his toys. Yeah. So this is exciting for us, guys.
Oh my God, Easy 3'd, thanks so much. Let's get to the zine. What do you say?
And we'll check back tomorrow to see if we can get some more toys. Yeah, let's
Every
let's do
day
the
a
zine.
toy. You're telling me I'm going to get a brand new toy every day?
I'm telling you, you might get 2 toys every day if we get 2 Easy 3'ds.
Is it? I didn't know. Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, guys, let's open the zine and just go through it quickly here.
Did you send it to me?
It's on Skellypedia.org. If you go to Skellypedia.org, on the main page, you'll see the updated zine, and you will also see all the rest of the zines that we've ever done. So this is November 2023. We had so many great submissions this month, and we were so excited to enjoy them.
Okay, I'm down.
Got it pulled up?
I am now.
Sorry, I should have sent it to you, huh?
Well, I should have thought of it as well.
Pull
Okay.
up that. So, guys, this month, like every month, I did the cover here.
All right. Sorry.
We got a super chat from Dan, says, this is my favorite episode of all time. Thanks, Dan.
Well, don't say it yet, because I'm about to fuck it up here.
We're going so long nowadays. We're doing 2-hour episodes usually. We're freaks.
All right.
Oh, this is only an hour and a half.
So let's
all
get
right.
this. Let's get the zine up in this one, Toe. Wow. Okay. Here we go.
didn't. That's one thing we forgot, huh? Is it up? Oh, it's a black screen.
Almost. Not except for down here.
Bear with us, guys, with some technical difficulties. We're getting it up for you as quickly as we can.
Save.
Curse word detected.
There it is. So there's the cover this month. You can check this out on the website on the Skellypedia.org if you don't want to follow along here and you want to get a better view on your own device. But here we are with the cover, Skeleton Realm, November 2023. This shows the Realmer Thanksgiving, which is the true Thanksgiving. We went through it last year. Maybe we'll talk about it more this year. We haven't decided exactly how to bring you guys an epic Thanksgiving episode, but this is a classic Turkey Man. This was my rendition. And in the background, you see a classic Colonial King in the back, enjoying his raft. Maybe that's after the ship had sunk, and he's coming up to Turkey Vince Rock to enjoy some popcorn that's from the seafloor.
All right. Beautiful.
So next
cover.
we've got an image that last episode we became fond of because all through the week we were trying to get that darn printer to work, and there were some individuals that worked with us there at the precinct that put this up on the wall to help us figure it out, but gosh be darned, we could not quite find ourselves a way to figure that one out. We were having a tough time with that printer, weren't we?
Yeah.
But
exactly.
we remember the sign fondly, so we put it in the zine and said, look at that. We even scanned it. That's the tape used on the wall, so that's a scan of the document there because we didn't have the original.
What is this?
So this is a Balloon Man is busting, not just for Thanksgiving. So I know when Thanksgiving comes around, everybody gets so excited about Balloon Man. And I was so excited this year about Balloon Man, but when I saw this, I got even more excited because I realized it doesn't have to just be Thanksgiving for me to be excited about Balloon Man.
Yeah.
It could be all year and all the time because Balloon Man, we can enjoy him year-round. So Balloon Man came early this year, but not too early. He always comes for Thanksgiving, but now he's going to stay afterwards. He will stay all year now. He will stay until the end of 2023, and then he will actually stay all of 2024 also, which is that's huge. It's time to get excited about Balloon Man now. If you're not excited, please get pumped up. Balloon Man will be great. I love that pumped up. So this was a great ad from Balloon Man, and it's $9.99. You can enjoy 1 minute with Balloon Man for only $9.99, which to me is a bargain because $9.99 used to be just a 1 minute for that one day, but I can pay $9.99 any day I want of the year with Balloon Man.
Wow.
So that is just too much.
Look at this happy children. Beautiful stuff.
Yeah.
All right, shall we?
Yeah.
All right, so this is a blank slate for y'all down at home to make your own MeMorePD police report. So you can fill this out, and then, of course, as we discussed last week, so a lot of my pages were are follow-ups, epilogues of 80. And so, yeah, check out this page and fill your own out. And for example,
This is awesome.
This
that
is
we
what
got to
started
share this.
it all.
That's
This is what
right.
started it all. This is the police report of Doug and I's confrontation with
And
Buzz.
execution.
Yeah, and then that
Yeah.
led to his hardcore execution. So you guys see police work in action. And
I want to frame that and put that up on the wall. Because that's a
Oh.
proud moment. Now we executed Buzz Lightyear, and it's just exciting to see that in the zine. You could print that out and put that on the wall as we frame that. You know what I mean?
Of course.
I love it.
So that's fun. Oh, what's this?
So this is an ad for the all-new 2024 Orb Roamer. This is the new Orbsman 2024. And I know what you're thinking, oh my gosh, that car looks straight out of 1989 or something. Guys, everybody knows that the retro futurism is back. Everybody wants to see retro swagger. Reddit R Old School Cool is one of the biggest subreddits right now. And so a lot of the car manufacturers have understood that, and Orbsman is no different with their new vehicle they've come out. I know what you're thinking, Orbsman makes orbs, yeah, but they're making a vehicle this year, and I don't think it'll last long. I think, and that's not because it's going to be a bad product.
It's limited.
But limited, exactly. Knowing Orbsman, knowing some of the luxury products they create. Prestige, luxury.
Exclusivity.
So this is not going to last long, and one of the great things about this and what they're trying to ease into the marketing is this is a great vehicle on sand. And they show it in a desert scape, but sand on a beach, sand in a desert scape, and even sand on freaking Mars. Anywhere you can take this thing and enjoy it on a sand style is where it is in heaven. So it's called the Orb Roamer. Relaxation is much easier now that the seats have been upgraded. The old seats are gone. We are now using seats that do not hurt the passengers or the driver. So I know in a lot of the beta and a lot of the concepts, there's a lot of controversy about the seats and a lot of those car shows, the incidents, I won't go into it, that happened at the car shows where this vehicle was shown. Really didn't help the Orbsman brand, let's put it that way.
It's hard to hurt. It's a brand that's hard to hurt.
That's exactly. It's a brand that's hard to help and hurt, I would say, actually, as well.
It's at 100%.
Yeah, so the seats have been upgraded, but we don't have to worry about any injuries associated with the seats. Explore. Take your Orb Roamer's top orb. Now, this is cool, though. That's what that is on top. That's
the top orb?
That's a signature Orbsman orb on the vehicle.
What's it do?
The top orb, well, listen, this is cool. Take your Orb Roamer's top orb to the ends of the earth like never before. Watch as your top orb enters new states and territories. The top orb will glow bright as you move. So the orb actually lights up and glows.
Oh, wow.
And they say, watch it as you enter new states and territories, and nothing really happens when you enter a state or territory. It's just there glowing all the time. It'll glow when the vehicle's off as well. That's why this car has multiple batteries. It's got actually, I think, 5 onboard batteries. Oh. It's not a hybrid. I'm talking about a car battery. It just has it on a chain, and they're in the back seat, under the back seat. But this thing glows 24/7, that orb. It gives you that swagger that you love about Orbsman. And guys, annihilate. So it says, sand beware. The 2024 Orb Roamer blasts through sand like glass. The wheels pump down into the sand so hard that it will leave you screaming. Rocks and sand? Yeah, right. I love that. Rocks and sand? Yeah,
You don't normally see that kind of attitude and thing, but they're expanding into new industries and new advertising.
And so I would pre-order one of these now. They don't have a price on there yet, but I think it was starting at $85K, I think is where they start. And that's before any of the packaging, reasonably about 100 even is about what these will go for. I would get one because I think that's one of the vehicles, one of the only vehicles on the market that's going to appreciate in value and not just depreciate right off the lot. So let's go and get one, please.
You're the car guy. I trust anything you say about cars. That's the rule. My rule of thumb.
So,
right.
Oh, sorry. Before you go on, super
Please.
chat from F15 Mikey. Boys, get the Wordle today and another $1.99 to match.
Wow.
Oh, we get another super? No, just
Okay, so this is the first puzzle that's not a Harold's Mind Muzzler.
No, this is cool.
So the prize for this month's puzzle is going to be an undetermined piece of merch from the shop that I and Doug will pick after the winner's completed or something.
Fun.
We'll have to pick a nice. There's no theme that matches this in our shop because this is from the MeMoreTV. So when Doug and I were training to become the detectives that we were last week in homicide and soda theft or soda larceny, we had to do some of these. And this one is special made just for the Realmers. And what you do is you're going to print this out, and you're going to use spitballs. You're going to use, Doug, when you were a kid, and did you use hornets or wasps?
Absolutely.
You would shoot each other in the back of the head all school day long with sharp paper clips that would get lodged.
Absolutely.
So you're going to want to get 80 points. So as you can see, each zone is divided into a point. This is the circular targets are -1s in case you get over a little bit. But hey, you can only hit each zone once.
So I was going to say, we need a video of this happening, because what's to stop somebody from printing this sucker out and just punching holes in it and saying, hey, look.
The threat of hell, going to hell when you die.
Well, no, because, we need a video.
Okay.
We need a video. I want to see a video, and we need to narrow it down. Spitballs, what?
Well, there's a thing down here. You can do paperclip, balls.
Oh, great. Okay, great.
Pellets, dowels, or other.
So what's the contest here? The first person out of all those?
No, you just circle which one you use. That lets us know.
So the first person, I'm saying, in any of them that they do. So if let's say the first person used balls.
They have to be projectiles. You can't poke a hole with
balls,
a pan.
Yeah. So this is a little bit of this is kind of hard to pin down who's going to quote unquote win this. If I'm being honest with you.
Hey, a video is fine.
Understand,
okay, we'll require a video though. But there's
basically at the end of the day, we're going to decide, and if we don't feel like saying you're the winner,
this is hard. It counts to 80. We'll count them all up.
Fine.
And but another thing, Doug. So let's say you print it out at a classic U.S. letter, the famous Skeleton Round magazine, 8.5 by 11-inch dimensions that we've all come to know and love. Well, guess what? If you want a little bit of an advantage, you can print it out double size, quadruple size, so on. But you must now divide your score for each zone by the multiplier. So that's called the scale score. So make sure you read the fine print here before you try winning perhaps a beanie or a shirt or a pair of sand.
That'd be fun, a beanie for the holiday season, for the cold season.
And of course, this is a bad man taking Linman. Here's Linman. If you hit Linman and there's a hole near him,
oh, you're done.
You're done. You lost. You don't even get a second try.
And don't even, haters are going to just go straight for Linman and just to make a point. And they can do that, but I won't even watch it. Because that's too much for me to handle to see that, even if it's just on a piece of paper.
Just send, if you hit him, just send it to me.
Hush! He's a sickie!
No, I mean, I'll destroy it.
Oh, great.
It's despicable. Yeah. It's time for Realmer pages.
All right, so we got great Realmer pages this month. I thought some of these were great. This first one here is New Games by Jordan, a classic white name in the Discord. Hundreds of games, lowest prices in the country, unbeatable hospitality. This is Gamers Pod.
Wow.
Fantastic. I love some of those.
Those are nice cartridges.
Eat Carbs. That's my favorite. We've got Row and Tund by Catrew. A great page that I absolutely adored as well. We are here to help.
Beautiful.
Spurious Orbs. We love the word spurious. After that, we've got Office Peepers by Gek, a classic Gek creation. We've got the peeper in the back to match and those
chilling
holes in the wall.
Here. Yeah.
Almost makes me think of something dirty, but not really because I'm not dirty.
Wow.
Next, we've got an incredible piece here that's a new type of page. You know, I marveled at this. Let's give this a hand. All these pages are incredible, but I like this because this is a new type of page. Somebody went out there, and that somebody is Wet Bonky, which we love, a new classic. Not really that new, but a new realmer, a new Pater realmer, a yellow name, a classic lover of that yellow name steez, Wet Bonky. This is incredible. I love this.
It's
I was
tiled.
talking. Yes, it's now Wet Bonky called it a toil pattern.
Oh,
Toil,
wow, I love that.
T-O-I-L-E. Is that I don't know if that's actually just a term that I don't know because I'm not an educated individual.
I don't know either, but
But they called it a Realmer Stroll. I saw that was the file name or something. So this I marveled at, and when I saw this, I said to Dana, wouldn't this be good in the bathroom?
a wallpaper.
Imagine that in the bathroom.
Look, it's fully tileable.
Because I love the
perfectly
color
tiled.
scheme on it. I love the classic. It looks classic. I don't know. I just love it.
It's begging to get
wrapping
pasted.
paper for the holiday season.
Oh, wow.
So I was just loving this. So Wet Bonky, congrats on an incredible thing. Now, all the pages are great. We don't pick favorites, but I will say this is great because it's so unique. I hadn't even thought of this as a page. So Wet Bonky, we just love it. Thank
It's
you, Wet.
beautiful. Wet, you should definitely you should make some custom wrapping paper of this.
Dark Marker educating on what a toil is. Toil de joie.
Wow, and look at this. So
next we've got, what do
Red
we got
Rounder,
here? We've got
Jorm. Sorry, I was just admiring.
Next we got Epic Plants by Gandalf the Black, a classic white name, a white name that we love. We got Red Style, Yum. No, they're not for sale. Stop asking. We love the lack of a period and the lack of that. We love that.
None.
That's great. Now, next we've got a really incredible spread here by Trasham. It's Body Nozzles. There's a lot to get through here, a lot to read, so I encourage you to go check that out. It's incredible. Some of these images. We love the app interface. We love whatever's been done to this page. It's been squashed and it's been compressed in such a beautiful way. The way that the shadows are on it. I mean, it's just incredibly well done. We love the man with the yellow spray. We love the Dr. Pepper man. You know, this is one of those things you could look at for hours and get so much out of it. So check out Body Nozzles. You can use that app. You can scan that QR code as well. And you can get to know that app. And if you have questions about Body Nozzles, just talk to Trash in the Discord, and he'll love to tell you about it because he's a big proponent of Body Nozzles. We love Trash.
Oh, it's a spread.
Nozzles. It's a spread.
I'm sorry. No.
Trash gets lifetime spreads because Trash is and always was a maniac. So Trash gets lifetime spreads.
Indeed.
We love his spreads, and we love his
There's
cartoon
a problem.
spreads as well.
You said Dr. Pepper, and I started searching. I could not find it. But look at that spread.
So last but not least, we've got a classic watch Mo Josh. This is the Chupacabra.
Oh, God.
This is a creature
Chilling.
in the woods. We
This
love
is
the
chilling.
yarn connecting it. We love the gourd pins. We love the black and white. We love the inverted black and white swagger.
Oh, my God. Beautiful.
We like the logo in the upper left.
Trail cam.
Creatures, Watch Mo Josh. You can say a lot about Watch Mo Josh.
Yeah.
But you can't say that Watch Mo Josh isn't a lover of creatures.
You can't.
You can say a lot of nice things about Watch Mo Josh, and you can definitely say that he's a lover of creatures. Isn't Watch Mo one of the biggest lovers of creatures in the community? So if I had to pick a creature wrangler,
Yeah.
because we know we had the classic Watch Mo tournament of the creatures.
True.
So anyway, I love this, and I love some of the play with the animals swagger. So,
Animal play and full
Animal
display.
play in full display. They said it the best, folks. So that is the Skeleton Realm November 2023 magazine. Sorry that it was a week late for you guys, but the special is a tough time to do a zine episode. It's just tough.
We're retired now. So.
We're retired now, so guys, next month, submissions for December, which will be the Christmas swagger, the holiday season, the winter Wonderland edition. That submissions for that are open now in the Skeleton Realm Discord. If you've never submit before, go ahead and submit right now, and we'll get it ready. We'll put it out in December, that first week of December, which is going to be great. So guys, thank you for joining us. Join the Patreon to enjoy another additional hour of a Pater's podcast. What we're about to do right now, take a break to urinate as well. And just get ready for that. Sam, any last words before we sign off?
Peace.
Goodbye.